Ghost towns all across Nevada are full of great, authentic places like this, like old miners' cabins, post offices, assay offices, places that give these old towns character. These are the kind of places that you're going to visit. Goodsprings and Rhyolite, Goldfield, Gold Point, Belmont, Tonopah. You're going to see all these as we go through old Nevada, ghosts and ghost towns. This is the Pioneer Saloon in Goodsprings, Nevada. A few ghosts around here? I think so. We're inside the Pioneer Saloon now, the historic Pioneer Saloon, the haunted Pioneer Saloon. As you can see, this is the Carol Lombard and Clark Gable Memorial Room. This is where Clark Gable was waiting for news of Carol Lombard. You can see these little holes, tiny little holes in the top of the bar here. This is where Mr. Gable's cigar burned a hole in the bar. It wasn't their normal policy to allow patrons to leave their cigar in the bar, but Mr. Gable was not a regular patron. I'm here with a special friend of Sports Leisure Vacations. He's a member of the Ghost Hunters Hall of Fame. Let me introduce you to Robert George Allen. Good to see you, my friend.
Pleasure to be here. Nice to see you again.
So tell us, how did you get started with all of this stuff?
I was a kid, 7 years old, and I used to go to my cousin's house, and my uncle, who had passed away 5 years before I was born, would sit at the edge of the bed and talk to me. I thought it was perfectly normal until my mother said that's impossible, it can't happen. And since that time, I've just had this thing. I mean, they come to me, I see them, I feel them. I'm not a psychic or anything, but I just feel their energy. And when I retired from show business, I started a tour called the Haunted Vegas Tour in Las Vegas. And then I came out here to have a beer once for my birthday, and the owners told me, this place is haunted, you should do one here. And so Goodsprings Ghost Hunt was born, and we just won the TripAdvisor's Ghost Tour of the Year.
So everybody puts on one of these. You give all the folks one of these little meters,
right,
and you explain to them that this is a fairly simple gadget, actually.
It is, really. If it lights up, you ask them questions. If it's yes, it blinks. If it doesn't blink, that's a no. It's a very simple. You just have to frame your questions as yes or no questions. So, Joseph Good had a way about him that said, "You touch my cattle, you steal anything, there's no court. I'm the court. I'm the law. You die." And he hung them from this tree right here.
With a convenient branch, you can kind of see just about the right length off the ground.
And he would put him on a horse, hit the horse would ride off, and the person would be...
So it seems as though there may be some spirits present here. Let's go over by the tree, shall we?
Let's do that. Are you a male spirit? Blink if you're a male. You are. Does this tree have some significance for you? Did you, by any chance, hang from this tree? Were you a cattle rustler? Were you a cowboy? You were.
Well, what's the science behind this? I mean, explain to me that it's electromagnetic energy.
Right, and all of us have it while we're alive. And then when we pass, our bodies are dead, but our energy stays. And the theory, of course, nobody's died and come back yet, but the theory is that within days, months, years, you eventually move to the light and pass on to wherever it is we go. And I don't want to get into religious stuff. But ghosts don't. They get hung up in what we call like a void, and they stay here. Why? Who knows why? Maybe they lived a bad life and they're afraid of punishment. Maybe they just don't want to go. They're rich and they want to keep what they have. It's the urge, so their energy stays.
Maybe they died a tragic death.
Yes, maybe they were murdered and they want that murderer caught. It's never going to happen, but they don't know that.
When I first came out here, I didn't believe in ghosts, and I was very skeptical. I was a non-believing skeptic.
Yes, you were.
Now I would classify myself as a believing skeptic.
Right. We don't do this ghost hunt to convert you. We do it for fun. And some people come out here and have a great time believing it. Other people come out here as skeptics and go, well, maybe there's something there. Who knows? It's really about fun. It's old history. It's a great old town. There's a great bar. We have a good time here.
Yeah, it's like we said. It's the real deal. This is not make-believe. No. This saloon was a real piece of history long before you showed up to meet the ghosts.
101 years. Exactly.